Hey guys, in this video, I wanted to share with you my unique process for helping you rank your videos higher in search. So the first thing that you need to do is after you have done your keyword research, then type that keyword into an incognito browser in YouTube search. And when you do that, the first 5 videos that pop up, these are considered to be ranking because most people select from the first 5 videos when choosing to watch a video on a particular keyword. And what you need to do is once you have searched the keyword that you want to make the video about, those 5 videos that pop up, they are your competition. Your goal is going to be pushing one of those videos out of that top slot so that you can rank among those 5. And in order to do that, the first thing that you need to do is you need to look at the thumbnails for the videos that rank in search for that term. And the first thing you're looking for is anything in common. If all 5 of the videos have the same object, for example, in the thumbnail, say something that's being reviewed, for example, or like a piece of technology, then you need to definitely include that in your thumbnail because that is something that is attracting people to click. The other thing that you need to do is design a thumbnail that is going to stand out among those 5 videos specifically. Now, the reason for this is not only do you want your video to just be clicked in general, but your video might not stay in the top slot very long, but if it still stands out among the videos that rank in search, then your video is going to be a lot more likely to be selected even if it's not the #1 choice. And if you think about it, there have been times that you have searched a term in YouTube, and then when you looked at the videos that popped up at the top, you didn't pick the #1 video. And that was because the thumbnail stood out. So if you make your thumbnails so that they will stand out from the ones that rank specifically, then you are going to be a lot more likely to rank and to stay ranking because people will click your video versus someone else's. So the next thing that you need to look at is the video length of each of those videos that rank in search. And if they all, for example, are approximately the same length, say 10 minutes, for example, then you need to plan a video that is approximately the same amount of time. And the reason for this is if you make a video that is nowhere near the same length, it is less likely to rank in search. So if you take that into consideration from the very beginning, then it will help you in your studies and in your research and in your scripting process so that you can craft a video that is actually going to be successful. Now, the next thing that you need to think about that relates to this is if you can make a video that is better than the videos that rank in search and that is just a little bit longer, then you will be applying what is called the sequel technique. And the sequel technique is essentially where you make a video that is better and also slightly longer so that it will have a longer average view duration, and then people will be more likely to watch more of that video, and that will result in that video being a better choice to rank because it gets more watch time for the platform. So if you see that all the videos that rank in search for the term that you're trying to target are, say, 10 minutes, but you make an awesome video that's 12 minutes, then your video is going to have a longer average view duration, which will result in your video being more successful. So next, you need to look at the number of subscribers that the channels have that rank in search for that term. And if all of the channels that rank have extremely high subscriber counts, this might not be the best term for you to target as a small YouTuber because you're going to have a really hard time pushing your way into that space because all of the other channels have a lot more credibility with the YouTube algorithm. So take that into consideration when deciding whether or not to continue targeting that term. Now, the next thing you need to look at is the views. If the videos that are ranking have a lot of views, then those videos are a good indication that this term might be a good one to target because it will get you a lot of views. And then the last thing that you need to look at is the age of the videos. If the videos are very old that rank in search, then this might be a great place to make a new video because your content will be new and it will get a lot more attention because all of the old videos are old and people will see that the videos are old, the other ones, and they'll be less likely to click them and they'll click yours because it was just released recently. Now, the next thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that you actually watch the videos that rank in search, at least the top 5. Now, the funny thing is a lot of people skip this step, but this is crucial. If you go through and you take the time to watch these videos, not only you can see what they cover, so you can make sure that you cover something different, but you can also see how they present their content and what their viewers like by looking in the comment sections below. And you can get a feel for how people are receiving that content so that you can create better and different content that will stand out on the platform. So another key to ranking in search is understanding the importance of relevance. And I am super excited because this video is a collaboration video with Morningfame, and you will be seeing a short clip of original footage that came from one of Morningfame's videos and has been used with permission. And it's going to talk a little bit about relevance and how it relates to the YouTube algorithm.
Have a close look at the search results on YouTube. You see in the corner here, we have a filter. When we open it, we see that all videos are sorted by relevance. So obviously, relevance is an important factor to rank your videos on YouTube. And to give you the full picture, the YouTube ranking factors are relevance and low competition to make your video start ranking. And to keep your video ranking, that means not only ranking in the first few days, but also for months and years to come. There we have click-through rate and average view duration as the other two most important ranking factors.
So the first point that I wanted to emphasize is that the most relevant content ranks. And just like you saw with Morningfame, if you can make relevant content and if you can realize that the YouTube algorithm and the YouTube search engine ranks things by relevance, then you're going to be a lot more likely to be successful on YouTube. And as we discussed earlier, if you make your thumbnails so that they stand out in search, then you will be a lot more likely to stay ranked, because videos that frequently get clicked, they move up higher in search, because that means that the thumbnail is engaging viewers and it gets more people to watch more content. So this can help you be more successful. And if you make your video such that it has a high audience retention rate and lots of engagement and that the average view duration is high, then that video is going to stay ranking, because basically that is the goal of YouTube, is to keep people on the platform. So if your video is doing that, it will stay ranked for years. And this is how you can stay ranked in search, which can be very beneficial in the long run. And that's why you'll see videos sometimes that are years old but are still ranking in search. And that is because they are still applicable and they're still effective. So they're constantly bringing in views to that channel, even though they made the video years ago. So I bet at this point you're wondering, how do I be more relevant? How can I make my content more relevant? And the first thing that you need to do is you need to niche down your channel. Now, the reason for this is when you niche down and you focus on a very specific type of content, then the people that subscribe to your channel, they will be looking for that type of content, which means when you publish a video, it will be relevant to them. It will be helping them solve the problems that they're trying to solve or accomplish the goals that they are trying to accomplish. And then that will make the video perform better immediately with your subscribers, which will get it boosted out to more people. And when it's served to people that have the same interest, it will be relevant to them as well. So if you focus on a specific content type, then your content is likely to be relevant to a specific group of people, which will make it more effective. And when you niche down, this is how you establish yourself as an expert. And that should be your goal from day one. If you can establish yourself as an expert and as someone that people think of when it comes to that specific thing, then you're going to be a lot more likely to be successful and to rank in search. Now, one thing that you need to think about in order to have your videos rank higher is you need to be thinking about your content in the form of, how does it help your viewers accomplish something? What is the benefit to them? And if you can make your content such that it immediately solves their problem, or it is very satisfying to the viewer because it is giving them what they need, then they will be a lot more likely to do things like hit the like button and subscribe and comment and watch the whole video, which will get your videos boosted out to more people and will get them ranked higher in search. So if you have that goal, you're going to be a lot more likely to rank your videos and to keep them ranked. So I just wanted to mention here that I have a video about how to get more views using a fast hack. And this video relates a lot to what we've been talking about here, because if you can establish yourself as an expert, then you are a lot more likely to get a lot more views. And this video talks about something that will help you establish yourself as an expert and to make yourself stand out on the platform. And so I would just like to encourage you to watch that video at the end of this video so that it can help you get the results that you are after. So if you could do me a favor, jump in the comments section below and tell me what you think is more important, keyword research or properly filling out your metadata. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing so that I can help you get more subscribers on YouTube.